Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aziz Juantoko. I am from K class, standardized test of speaking, and my student number is A320-190 and 289. And I'm gonna answer the question from the mid test. And my first answer is an important experience that I recently had was when I get injured on my knee when I'm playing football with my friends about 2.5 months ago. It was become a very important experience in my life because of this injury, I become very upset with myself. I become depressed. I get angry to my friends and my family with no clear reason. Often, it is because I cannot do anything. I cannot do any activity that I usually do that I really love to do, like playing football, basketball, or any other sports that I love to do, and that's really make me upset. But I'm glad that I have a really good friend and supporting family. So finally now I can accept this condition and become sincere with this condition, and Alhamdulillah now I can be a more better person and more patient person than I was before. And that's for number one. And now for the question number two, my answer is uh, I agree that family are a big influence to young people because since we are children, we usually spend more time with our family rather than our friends. So family can be bigger influence rather than friends. But I think it's depend on our boundary with our family because if we don't have a good boundaries with our family, usually we will become more influenced but with our friends rather than our families. Now that's for question number two. And for question number three, my answer is no one believed that the program did not really help the student because from her brother experience, he only get a basic experience in that job, like typing or filling some stuff, something basic like that. Not like they are promising like developing leadership and organizational skills that would be not normally be learned in classroom or campus. She also disagree about that this program will help the student to get a permanent job in in this environment because the problem is there are a lot of students that are in this position, and so even if you take a position in this company while you are still a student, the position that you fill right now will be filled up by the graduate student that graduate before you. And yes, you will have no chance to get this job anymore. And now for question number four, my answer is from the example that given by the professor, we can conclude that the establishing shot is the shot that is taken in the beginning of the movie, and it was take to make us feel realistic, and we can guess where is the movie take a place and something like that. And that shot is solely used so we can feel the atmosphere of the movie, so it become more realistic again. So that's my question and my answer for number four. And now for question number five, my answer is the problem that the woman faced was he had to immediately move from her apartment because the apartment had to be renovated. That will take 2 weeks, so he have to find a new place, and now she faced with two option. The first option is she can stay with her friends, but it will very difficult for him to study for her exam because the place that her friend has was already filled with 4 people, so it'll be very difficult for her to focus to her exam. And the second choices is she can stay on the hotel, but she have to sacrifice her tight budget to the hotel to make it work, and he can focus on her exam. But actually, in my opinion, is I think she better to stay in the hotel, even though she has to sacrifice her money, but it will be worth it to, so she can be do her exam successfully. And then for question number 6, my answer is so basically, patient plants can protect themselves from insect because they have a little spiky hairs that come from all over their body that will protect them and makes insects unable to perch on the plants itself, and so it is impossible to insect to eat the plants. So that is the plant's divine defense mechanism against the insect. And that's for all the answer. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.